So hello guys, my name is Nishad Kadam and welcome to my channel, and in this particular video we'll be taking a look at how everything is an object in Python. Okay, so you must have heard this statement that everything is an object in Python. So what is it? So first of all, tell me the data type of this value over here. So if you are not familiar with Python data types, I have made a separate video of Python data types. So I'll be putting the link to that particular video in the description, so you can check it out. So the data type of this value over here is a list. So what happens in Python is that this list value will be getting stored in the computer memory as a list object. Okay, so there are classes and there are objects. Okay, so I'll be making a separate video on classes and objects, wherein I'll be giving you a more appropriate definition of classes and objects. But for now, you can consider that a class is basically a container which has different functions and different functions or different methods and different variables inside of it. Okay, and if you want to access those different functions and different variables, I have to create an object of that class. Okay, and always remember that a class can have a numerous number of objects. Okay, so what I have done over here is that I have created an object of this list class. Okay, so if you want to take a look at this list class, so if I press Ctrl and click over here, you can see that this is the list class over here. Okay, and as I have told you that there are different functions present inside of a class. So you can see that present or different functions present inside of a container. So you can see that there is this append function which is used to add value to a list. There is this pop function which is used to remove the value from a list. Okay, so here I have created an object of this list class and I have stored it in the memory, and I have given the name to that memory as A. So basically this is a variable A. Variable is nothing but a name given to memory location. So this as variable, this A is now pointing to a memory location where object is stored. So this A, you can consider it as an object only. Okay, so if I want to know the type of the object, or then object or a particular object belongs to which class, I have to use this type function over here. So if I run this program, let me save it, and if I clear my console, and now if I run it, you can see that this object A is now belonging to the list class. Okay, and if I do this A dot, now you can see that I can access all the different functions which are present inside of a list class. So you must have seen the append function and the count or the copy function inside of the list class. Okay, so this is what is meant by everything is an object in the list class. Okay, so this is what is meant by everything is an object in Python. Okay, so now if you want to take a look at how many methods this object A can access, or basically how many functions are present inside of a list class or a particular class, then you have to use this dir function. Okay, so if I use this dir and if I specify this A over here, so now this A is basically an object of list class, right? So I can access all the different functions which are present inside of this list class. So you can see that there is this pop over here. So this pop is basically used to remove an element from the list. So if you want to know all the different functions inside of a class, you have to use this dir function. Okay, so in the previous example we had created an object of the list class, right? So what is the data type of this value now? So data type is this integer. Okay, so now an integer object will be getting stored in the computer memory, and we have given the name to that memory location as A, where an integer object is stored. Okay, so if you want to take a look at the integer class, you can do this, and if I press Ctrl and click over here, so you can see that this is the integer class which has different functions. Okay, so you can see that there is this add function over here. So now I can use this add function using this integer object. Okay, so if I do this A dot, you can see that we can access all the different integer methods. So I have used one of the methods here. So you can see that I have used the add method. So if I hit save and run this program, you can see that 2 will be printed. So it is adding this 1 with this 1 and output is 2. So this is what is meant by everything is an object in Python. Okay, so this value will be getting stored in the computer memory as an object of a particular class. It can be any class. It can be also a tuple. So if I do this 1, 2, 3, and let me comment this out, and if I now run the program, you can see that now this object A is of the tuple class, because the value over here is a tuple. Data type of this value is a tuple. Okay, and lastly, if you want to know where this object where this tuple object is getting stored, or where any object is getting stored, you have to use this id function over here. So if I do this, or if I write this code, then you can see that this tuple object is basically getting stored in this particular memory location. Okay, so if I want to know where an object is getting stored, I have to use this id function over here. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. So in this video we have learned how everything is an object in Python. So if you are liking my video, please hit a like and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys, thank you so much for watching.